What's up everybody, welcome to Money Management channel. My name is Andrei and today I'm gonna be doing an update on LCID stock.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gonna live it up.
And in today's video, first of all, I will show you where we are on a price chart and how we caught this movement to the upside that from just several sessions brought us about almost 10% of potential profits. Or depending on your position, it might save you about 10% of your capital. And then we hit exactly the range that I marked on my previous video, and we had this bounce. Right after that, I will continue with its fundamental news, and I will show you why it has this harsh sell-off for, I have to say, for quite some time. And at the end of this video, I will share my thoughts and my technical analysis, and I will show you what should we expect next. So let's start with the price chart. I made my previous video right here at this point, and at this point I've told you that we were approaching to the range of support that I marked previously, and that this asset tested for 3 times. And my main assumption was that if the asset is approaching to some crucial point for the 3rd or 4th time, most likely it will break it basically. And it happened, as you can see right here, with the increase in volume, and this breakout below the $8.14 price point was the real breakout, and because of this we hit the next range that I marked on my previous video. It is this bottom at the range of $7.38 mark, and we hit it to the tick and had a decent bounce for almost 6%, and right now we are hovering slightly above this swing low. So, what to expect next from the technical standpoint I will show you in just several minutes, and for now let's continue with the fundamental news. First of all, let me show you that we don't have any news on the Lucid Motors press release section. The latest one was published on March the 2nd, and I already covered it in my previous video. On top of that, we don't have any fundamental news on their official Twitter account. We don't have any news that might drive the price of this company fundamentally. And let me show you the bigger picture of the entire market. As you can see, banking sector is deeply in red, but the entire market is pretty much green for the last day. And definitely the banking sector might drive the entire market lower if it continues for several days. And let me show you what was the latest news. What is the latest news directly related to this crisis? So, on Reuters.com we can see this article that is titled "Sliding Bank Shares Drag Wall Street Down in Choppy Trade." And let me quote you the bullets. Multiple regional banks shares halted. Big US banks also under pressure. Dow Jones down 0.28%, S&P 500 down 0.15%, and Nasdaq up 0.45%. So as you can see, mixed data from the major indices, but in general we can see that more and more banks have a technical halt in their trading sessions. As you can see right here, you can find the list of more than 22 banks that was halted yesterday, and it is not the problem of their financials yet, at least yet. It is the volatility halt. Basically it is a technical halt when the stock price moving higher or lower for the significant amount of its value. And definitely it might be quite severe, especially right before the crucial fundamental data. But I will show you this in just several minutes, and let me show you that we have several bearish news directly related to Lucid. One of them you can find, for example, on Investor Place that was published 21 hours ago, and it says, "Don't count on a comeback for Lucid stock." And this article shows the bearish approach to the fundamental analysis, and definitely it makes sense when the stock loses its value, and when fundamentally the company cannot show some amazing results and even impressive results. And the main problem of Lucid Motors, in my opinion, is their storage. Let me show you that on their Arizona plant they have more than 3,000 vehicles stored, and because of this, basically they cannot sell them, in my opinion, or cannot deliver them, and this is the potential demand problem. We don't have the latest data, but on Bear's workshop the latest flyover on their plant was made 9 days ago, and in a matter of just several days I think he will make an update, and we will see the latest information about their vehicles that are stored on their parking lots. And unless we won't see the reduction of these vehicles, we will not see the move of LCID stock higher, and definitely it is really upset for the existing shareholders. So what should we expect next in upcoming days? One of the main information that we will see basically today is the core inflation rates. As you can see, it will be disclosed in just several hours. And because of this data, I have to say that Fed is in quite tricky situation, because on the one hand they have to protect people from inflation, higher inflation, and they have to cool the inflation down, but on the other hand the more rises on their interest rates they announce, the more bearish pressure we will see on the banks, and this might lead to quite tricky situation when banks might have more financial problems in the future when the interest rates goes higher. So it is quite tricky, and definitely we should patiently wait in order to find out the resolution of this situation. So, and let's continue with the technical analysis, but before we dive deep right here, please subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button. This helps me a lot. So guys, what should we expect next? As you can see, I was 100% correct when I projected this movement to the downside. That should hit 7.4 or $7.38 price point. It is, as I already mentioned, its previous swing low, and it is the confluence with this negative 0.236 Fibonacci retracement level, because it is the price target for algo trades. And definitely these algo trades unloaded their short position, and that's why we have this quite small spike in price of Lucid stock. And what should we expect next on a greater scale? As you can see right here, we can clearly define this. Let me clean the chart a little bit. We don't need this tool right now, but we can clearly define this range of resistance. And it holds pretty good. As you can see, we have several touches right here, right here, right here, and probably we will retest this range and then we will have another leg to the downside. I don't know where will be the bottom for the price action, but the next range of support might be at its previous swing high right here. We have this range of about $7 mark as a round number by itself. We had a bounce right here at the very end of December 22. We had the bounce as the range of resistance right here on December the 30th, and right now we can also have this range of $7 mark as the medium-term price target, and then probably with the anticipation of good news and with the more positive forecast for the banking system, definitely this range of resistance might be broken, and in this case we will see the bounce to the upside that probably might hit even $9 mark. But so far we have to patiently wait, because in my opinion we have more chances to go lower, and that is why just subscribe to my channel, hit notification bell and hit the like button in order not to miss my next video, and see you guys and girls next time. Bye.
I got the cash in the bag, stadium packed. Born a rock star in this life, gone live it up on the attack. Baby, I'm bad, I just wanna get caught up in this life, I'm crazy, I'm mad.